Hopefully everyone can hear me. Not sure. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started with the good old sharing the screen and going to Kali Linux. And we are going to go ahead and click start on this. And this should be fun. Do, 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 do. All right. Kali Linux is loading up. Yes, let's go. Okay. I know I typed that password in wrong. Yep. Cool. All right. Let's go ahead and get started with our terminal. All right. So, uh, now we do all kind of stuff with Kali Linux. Sherlock is kind of the one we're looking at today. That's not what I wanted. Go ahead and cancel that. So Sherlock question mark, I think it is. Nope, nope, nope. Something like that. All right. So, basically what I'm doing now is just kind of going over everything. So if you've just now joining in, what you're gonna want to do is type in Sherlock, oops, all lowercase Sherlock app. Oh, I'm sorry, it's actually Sherlock install. App install, app get install. Oops. Do. Sherlock app install. I'm sorry, it's sudo app install Sherlock. There we go. Then you're gonna put in your password, and it's gonna, put whatever you need. So if you just now joined in, go ahead and type in sudo app install for Sherlock for Kali Linux, and that's gonna pop up everything you need for Kali. Yep. I need a better webcam though. I may join this. Oh, good. So let's go ahead and see. So while I'm doing Sherlock, and then you can do any username that you want. So for example, let's just say Zack's Tech. It's gonna pull up everything that's on there, and I feel sure somebody has something like that. And there we go. We can go ahead and click links if we wanted to. Even get a GitHub and stuff like that. Okay. Okay. Welcome everyone into the stream. All right. So this one was just completed. So IC was 22 results for this specific username, and anyone can do that. So what I do, and then you can look up. Oh, sorry. So now something like this, you can look up. If you're doing anything with ethical hacking and stuff like that, you can even take like websites, look them up, and go deeper into it and stuff like that. You can packet trace IPs to different addresses and everything like that, which you don't really want to do exactly, but that's definitely a thing you can do. But anyways, let's go ahead and look up some more stuff, or let's do something out with Kelly. What is something else we could do with Kali Linux? Let's go with Kali. I have that installed. I haven't really installed anything else, but let's go ahead and look up something to install for some fun. Um, Fun tools for Kali Linux, and we'll go ahead and go into the stream together to see, some other stuff. Okay. I mean, Wireshark is pretty cool. It, that's gonna let me install Wireshark, but yeah, it's uh no, sudo apt install Wireshark. So that's already actually downloaded. See what else we want to go. I think Hashcat's one too. Kelly. Oops. Why do I keep doing that? Sudo apt install Hashcat. So I actually have a lot of these. So um, let's take a look at Hashcat. I actually don't know what Hashcat is, so let's go look it up. Hashcat. And this is just actually a password recovery thing, which I don't know if YouTube likes or not. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is my first stream, so it's kind of weird to try to get used to it, but I'm enjoying it. Trying to trying to see how it goes. So let's go ahead and look at the Hashcat. So Hashcat seems to be a password recovery tool. Um, YouTube will probably not allow me to go ahead and get into stuff like that, so I don't want to get into it. However, this is a good little thing to have because, I mean, let's be honest, if you're trying to find, in the hacker world, pretty much, if you're looking for passwords for, somebody else that's done something illegal and stuff, this is what FBI is going to use, very close to it, maybe a little bit different versus Hashcat, but this is something they would typically use. Um, and that's, just like any um, detective, they're going to use the other thing, which is Sherlock. There's a few variants of Sherlock too, but for example, if you had your, they're going to look up your username. So let's say Zack in, and they're going to look at, so they've been using this username for however long. They take, let's say you have a Facebook that's posted on here. It's going to show your Facebook. They're going to copy that, paste it to their web browser, and that's just going to show them, stuff that they need. So maybe your address, maybe just your picture, stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I mean that's just one way to do things. But so yeah, Hashcat seems pretty cool. Let's look up another Kali Linux tool that we can have fun with. Um, say for YouTube. Let's see. Do. We could do some pen testing if we wanted to. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Yeah. So, I mean, there's a bunch of tools out here for it. But personally for me, I think all I have to really worry about is doing the pen testing and stuff. Wireshark is pretty cool. I do want to set up a possible website so I could do testing on it while y'all watch, just so y'all can see my process into doing it. And it's a good way, definitely, if you're getting into a career of cybersecurity, where you just want to basically cover everything you want to know. Cybersecurity is an endless role, so no matter what, you're going to be constantly moving forward. And honestly, with every day how technology changes, you're gonna need to know, more and more stuff every day. Definitely, if you want to be a step ahead of someone else, that's not on the ethical side of hacking. But yeah, that's pretty much the only downside about everything. Um, what is something y'all want to see? Is there anything y'all would want to see that that would be fun? Could do some networking stuff y'all want to. Um, like I think it's gonna be icon figure on here. Of course, I'm gonna installed, but we should have terminal. Annie, thank you so much. I appreciate the sub. It definitely would help me out. Um, yeah, no, I saw your thing earlier. I don't know if you heard me, but yeah, I appreciate it. And I saw your ghost. You saying that you look at your ghost stories, but yeah. Look, I tell you, YouTube be recommending all kind of great things, but I appreciate you for stopping by. Like I said, this is my first stream, so right now we're currently sitting at only 2 people. Hopefully, we start getting some more people in. I'm getting some views in. Trying to get my YouTube started up. Gonna be doing a lot of fun technology stuff, and honestly, I might even throw some cooking videos in there for just to be funny on my streams. Just cause why not, right? So let's take a look at this real quick. Um, let's see. We're looking at pop-up windows. What I was looking for. Current views. So we got 2 people currently in here, and whoever is still in here, I appreciate y'all for being in here and watching. Um, Means the world to me. Helps me out, of course, and we're just gonna keep on grinding. It's interesting though with YouTube Live because I'm used to doing TikTok Live, so it's kind of weird. Um, what we're doing, but let's see. Cool, 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 cool. All right, let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. All right, so um, let's talk about the security of networking. There's a lot of people I know that have asked me before. How secure networks are and what is some things that they should be on alert for and stuff like that. Now, I'm still learning about all this stuff, and so is most cybersecurity analysts and stuff like that. But we're all trying to figure out, cool things to do. and how to protect yourselves. So, network security is a very big thing. I've actually been taking a lot of network classes for security and encryptions and stuff, but a lot of people don't know this is when you go to a public place, for example, if you connect to a Walmart Wi-Fi, you connect to McDonald's Wi-Fi, any type of Wi-Fi, you are prone to be able to get, somebody that goes into your system. If somebody has the right setup and that, location, for example, a local coffee shop that may not have a encryption set on their passwords and, set for their network and stuff, there could be a lot of issues. I mean, somebody could easily take one of your uh what you call it, one of your devices, like say your phone, and upload a picture, and you're gonna be like, well, what's this picture? And you click on it and it downloads some kind of software on your phone. Now they have control of your whole thing, right? So um they're gonna see like your pictures, your videos. They're gonna have access to moving your whole, phone and stuff. Especially if it's an Android phone. A lot of times, Android phones are actually um, more issues. Android typically have more issues with the hacking and stuff, and that's just because they're not as secured as of like Apple or even Google Pixel. Even though they use Android, they have a pretty good encryption set. You said reverse shell. Well, what do you want to know about reverse shell? Speaking of all of this, what I'm talking about, y'all make sure y'all don't ever, if y'all ever find like a USB drive and stuff, don't don't ever, plug it into your computers or anything, because they could never have viruses that you wouldn't even see. You'd pretty much just put it in your computer, and within 2 or 3 seconds they have access to everything. You said by downloading that image, the hacker could connect via reverse shell. Um, yeah, I mean, definitely that's 100% a possibility. There's so many different ways that they can. Um, that is one of the most popular ways though with reverse shelling it. A lot of hackers, nowadays what they're doing is they're putting some kind of code inside the image, and it's not as much for a what you call it, a phone, but like if you had like a computer, it definitely be more suitable for that. Typically phones won't allow you to execute it because of the way that they're set up. However, I mean, it is still possible. um just like I just saw recently, there's a charger that this company sells, and right when you plug it up, it's going to give access to all of your information. It lets them control the whole computer, or the whole phone, and it's wild. Like it's within 2 seconds, it downloaded something and it's hidden and it stays on your phone. The only way to actually get rid of it is fully resetting your phone and then encrypting a new encryption key on your phone to be able to pretty much say that your phone isn't recognizable. And I've even heard like some of the more advanced ones, you can't even get away from it. Welcome everyone that is joining in. Though, if you have any questions, just let me know. But we are grinding out here. 3 people. I love it. I love it. I love it. First stream. I'm loving it already. If y'all see me looking to the left, it's because I'm looking at the chats and stuff. Uh oh. My cat Lynx decided to go blank on me. But yeah, no, I mean it is interesting to see, everything that's can happen. So I do cybersecurity. I do cybersecurity for a school district. I've been doing cybersecurity for roughly about 5 years total. I've been learning cybersecurity concepts and stuff like that for about 8 years now. I've enjoyed it. I've done different jobs and stuff that trying to see what I wanted to do, but IT was the spot for me. Of course, on the outside, I do all that and stuff, but also just like having fun and enjoying life. That's one of the biggest things that I feel like IT people don't do that often. They don't really enjoy life. I just started new hobbies, like I don't know if it's just me getting older or what, but I'm enjoying like gardening and stuff. So I don't know, but that's a little bit about me. Uh, but yeah, no, I mean it's fun. I enjoy everything, and I enjoy my job. You know, dealing with kids and dealing with teachers and staff and stuff like that, and just really having fun. And to be honest, I tell everyone, really enjoy your job. That's the main thing. You really want to enjoy your job because if you don't, you're not gonna want to stay in there forever. Hey Annie, tell me about yourself. Let me know something about you, since you're the only one that's commenting right now. I think I'd like to connect with you on any social media. Yeah, I mean, for sure. If you have Instagram or email or whatever you want me to follow you on, I can. And if you have any questions, TikTok, anything like that. How long have you been a cybersecurity student for? Okay, yeah, that's awesome. I've seen a lot of people doing cybersecurity in India, and I've even seen a lot in like Sweden. Sweden's a pretty big one. I feel like I've heard of that place in India. I don't know where, but I think I have. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I mean that's why I tell people I'm so easy, man. I just try to enjoy life and really just kind of. There we go. Okay, I don't know why my headset does that, but sometimes it'll like to turn off randomly. So what I was saying was, yeah, no, I try to enjoy life, and I really enjoy the passion of everything. We try to. I think in the IT field that there's a lot of people who are not very socially. What's the word? They're more socially awkward and not as much of an opening. People don't like to talk so much. So I like to be able to show, like, it's okay as an IT profession to really show yourself. Really, I mean, let's be honest. Everyone has a different way that they talk to people and everything like that. But you're gonna find your people, 100%. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be on live for about 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna head on out. I was doing a quick live just to see kind of how it is. I just started my YouTube videos. I'm gonna have a bunch more coming out. So, if you want to help me out, watch my videos. Trying to get monetized. It just takes a good minute to get monetized. But I gotta have watch hours, so every video people gotta watch through them. Here, send me your Instagram ID and I'll add you. A4. Okay. Put that in now. A dot 4y x underscore. Let me see if my Instagram's working right now because it has been for some reason lately not working as well. 4y x underscore. Loading. Yeah, something wrong with my Instagram right now. But I got it wrote down. So when it whatever I don't know what it is. Something with the Instagram. Ever since somebody tried to get into my account, they've made it where it's been a pain in the butt to get back in. But once I get it back, which hopefully be in the next hour or so, I'll have you added. I got you on a note to make sure I get you added. I wish Instagram would fix it. I've been having this issue for a couple days now, and I've talked to somebody, and somebody was like, "Yeah, it's just some issue that they're having, but some people can get on, some people can't." Yep. But yeah, no, I'll definitely get you added. Hopefully sometime today, for sure. Am I saying your name right? Ane? All right. Well, you have a good one, and make sure you sleep good. In that case, anyone else that is watching, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. But it has been fun. Once again, y'all should try Sherlock. It's a very fun thing. You can just type in Sherlock in a username, and I might go into more detail, just like the last video I did. But y'all stay safe, have fun, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.